everybody, welcome to the Comic Game Movie Show. My name's Deshaun, and today I'm here to talk about that Black Adam teaser. Hallelujah, finally, God have mercy, the Black Adam movie is coming. Do you know how long ago that movie was announced? That movie was announced, Black Adam with The Rock, in 2013. 2013! I was still in high school in 2013. That movie was announced so long ago. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's so crazy. I never thought this movie would happen. Honest to God. I thought The Rock would just leave and be like, because literally it was announced, they hyped it up a little bit, then it went away. Then Shazam was announced, and we didn't know if that was going to happen. It happened. Like I said, dude, that movie was announced so long ago. And, like, it was quiet for, like, 2-3 years, and then it started ramping up again. Like, I thought, it's so crazy to me this movie's even happening. But it's happening, from what I've seen, because really they only showed one sequence and a bunch of concept art. A couple sequences with, like, Pierce Brosnan, who's playing Dr. Fate, by the way. Great! Finally, Dr. Fate's gonna get on screen. Couldn't get on screen in his own solo movie, because DC's not gonna push no-name characters by themselves. Only reason this movie exists is because The Rock pushed for it. Honestly, that's what it feels like. This movie is clearly a passion thing for The Rock. Because there's so many movies that have not survived whatever the fuck's going on at DC. Hell, even the Flash movie that's coming out, that ain't what it was supposed to be. Flash movie has gone through like 15 different renditions, man. But, like, this is clearly something The Rock was dedicated to. This is clearly something The Rock was passionate about, which makes me want to see it even more, if I'm being honest. And we got a nice glimpse of it. And it looked cool. It looked really cool. Like, even I, as skeptical as I am, and sometimes I'm skeptical about DC, even I was like, that looks pretty cool. With them showing up in the hood, and him just grabbing that dude, and he turns into nothing, and they're shooting at him, and it's just bouncing off of him. I was like, whoa! Made me hope that they're gonna go for, like, because my fear is, I don't know, DC people, inform me more. Black Adam is an asshole. He's an asshole. Everything I've ever seen him in, he's a big ball of dicks. He's a big ball of dicks. He's kind of like Namor. He's just a big ball of dicks. And he's never been a good guy. Sure, he has some conflicting things in him, but he ain't a good dude. He is far from good. There is a reason the wizard Shazam said, fuck this guy. I made a mistake. And, like, sent his ass to, like, the far reaches of the unknown universe. Like, there's a reason that happened. He's not a good person. He is not a good person. So I'm curious if they're actually going to go through with the whole him being a villain thing, or are they going to try to mix it up and make him an anti-hero? Because in the concept art, it looked like that was the direction they were going. Because in the comics, if I recall, he was like, he's a pretty big deal. He was like a big deal. He's worshipped and shit back in ancient, like, Egyptian time. He's worshipped and shit. But it seems like in this one, they're kind of going with the whole, seems like in this one, at least I'm just making it up from the concept art, and maybe I'm wrong. I'm not like the expert on Black Adam. I know some things about him, because I'm not the biggest DC guy. I don't read a lot of DC. I read enough to know some things, like when I'm watching something I really like. But what I know about Black Adam, the way they're going about it in this is he was like a slave who got beat and treated like shit, and then Shazam chose him, and instead of using his powers for good, he decided to use his powers to get vengeance on those who put him down. And that's kind of be the vibe that they're going for. Where in the comics, if I recall, he wasn't a slave or anything like that. I don't know if he was a slave or not, but all I know is when he got his powers, he decided to rule over others, to put others down, and to try to do. And like, there's a reason Shazam had to kick his ass to the far reaches. But I just worry that they're gonna go with the cliche. Oh, he's misunderstood. You don't get him if you understood why he did the things he did. I'm like, man, no. Black Adam's a horrible person. He's a terrible dude. Like, there's a reason that he is constantly in conflict with all of the Justice League and Shazam all the time. There's reasons for that. There's a reason that his best friend in the comics is fucking Sinestro. He is not a good dude. He has always been a bad dude. I always thought it would have been smarter to just introduce him as a villain in Shazam, and then once you get a response, then you can maybe do a spin-off of Black Adam, and you can get into it after we've seen him be an asshole and get humbled. But it doesn't make any sense, but I'm not sure how they're gonna go about this. Now this is me just, predicting shit. I don't know. Maybe he will be a straight up villain. That'd be nice. There hasn't really actually been one of those. It's funny to think, but there really hasn't actually been a straight up villain story. There, like, even the Suicide Squad wasn't a straight up villain story because most of the members of the Suicide Squad are good guys. Even on the other side, like, they're like, I thought Loki might be a nice little villain story, but it's not. He's like there hasn't actually been an outright villain story. Because it's hard to do it, but it would be really fucking cool if Black Adam could be a straight up villain story. Like, just a straight up, this is what happens, he wins in the end, and it sets up Shazam 3, and we go from there. But I don't know. I'll give you this. It looked awesome. The costume looked awesome. The way the whole thing looked was cool. I'm not sure about Fate's helmet. It looks kind of weird, but maybe that's just because it was just like, it's the one in his hand. Maybe they're going to do some things to it to make it look better in post-production. So I don't know. They're just got in post-production, by the way. And this shit coming out in like March? Is this coming out in March or is the Batman coming out in March? I think, no. This ain't coming out in March. I can't remember what they said, but I know they're getting it in post-production. I think it's coming out next year, though. But, I still enjoyed it. I'm happy for The Rock that he finally got this movie made. I'm happy to go see this movie because I know the action, because I just got a gut feeling the action's going to be cool in this. So I'm excited for Black Adam. Like I said, not the way I would have went about doing it, but they're doing their own thing. Anyways, thank you guys for joining the Comic Game Movie Show. Please remember to like, subscribe. And what did you think about that Black Adam teaser? What do you think about The Rock? What do you think about all these characters? Atom Smasher, Hawkman, Dr. Fate. I mean, it is a lot of characters. A lot of characters that are a big deal to DC fans, but to normal people who are just like, what the fuck is that? Anyways, hopefully The Rock could give this movie, because no one knows who Black Adam is either. Hopefully The Rock is star power enough to give this movie a shot, because DC hasn't really had that good of a run with unknown characters who aren't known to the wide public. I mean, think about it. I dug the fuck out of Shazam, but Shazam didn't make the bucks, it didn't make the big bucks. It made enough to get a sequel, just enough, but it didn't make the big bucks. So you gotta think, man, I don't know. I'm kind of worried about Black Adam. We'll see. Anyways, thank you guys for joining the Comic Game Movie Show. Please remember to like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.